They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, meaning if somebody copies you, you should be like, "Wow, thanks, I'm honored." Kirby does not think this way. Kirby will devour any and all pale imitations! Speaking of which, today we're going to check out some Kirby rip-offs. Now the reason the words rip-offs are in quotes is because we kind of have a 2-for-1 deal today. We obviously are going to check out those awful, cheap, knockoff Kirby imitations, but I also thought it'd be pretty fun to look at games that are like Kirby. Not necessarily rip-offs, but more games that kind of sort of remind me of Kirby. A little bit. Yeah, that's not unnecessarily complex. For example, the first game we're going to check out, the legendary Starfy. Released in 2009 on the Nintendo DS, we have an adorable underwater adventure starring... excuse the pun, an adorable little star that easily rivals Kirby in the cute department. The title screen alone is enough to fill up your happy feels meter. Everything from the bright colors, upbeat music, Starfy doing a little dance, and this thing. It puts you in a good mood, and we haven't even started the game yet. Story time. High in the sky, there was a kingdom called Puff Top. There lived a prince named Starfy. One night, while Starfy was asleep, an adorable astronaut rabbit came crashing into his room. Oh my gosh, my heart can only take so much. These 3 shadowy figures show up and attempt to steal our little hoppy space explorer. Over my dead body! But oh wait, they do. So we head to the sea and begin our epic adventure. Gah. Literally every character in this game is so cute. So the game is somewhat of a side-scrolling adventure. Explore the sea, spin punch baddies, and make it to the end. Now if you're looking at this and thinking to yourself, man, this doesn't look too hard at all. Well, you're right. Just like Kirby, Starfy's main focus is for the player to have a fun time, playing around with Starfy's powers, to get lost in the world, interact with all the wacky and cute characters, and just have that warm, fuzzy feelings at all times. And it works! The game never feels unfair or even boring. There's always something new to keep your attention. Also, did I mention you'll constantly be going, "Aww"? Just play the game. That's all I'm trying to say. You know what you probably shouldn't play? Polka Man! And no, I'm not your mom asking, "Oh, are you enjoying your Polka Man?" I love Pikachu! No, I'm talking about Polka Man, a game on Steam. Oh boy, where all the great games come from. A cute ball of puff adventuring through dangerous landscapes? Sounds original! The game is pretty much the living, breathing definition of meh. It feels a lot like a mobile game. It's even got this weird vertical view, like it was meant for a phone. It's also the most bare-bones definition of a game. Platform on these randomly placed platforms. Don't get hit by these randomly placed obstacles. And, what can the player collect? I don't know, coins. Yeah, why not? Coins. It's just not good. The character also looks kinda lame. He's no Kirby. He's not even Poppy Bros Jr. Or Waddle Dee. Or LoloLalala and LoloLalala. Speaking of which, hey, that's a segue. One of my favorite bosses throughout Kirby history have been the adorable block-pushing duo of LoloLalala and LoloLalala. A pink puffball and a blue puffball. They're so adorable and distinct. You'd think they'd have a bigger role or a deeper lore in the Kirby games. Or at least their own game. Oh, they did. Or at least one of them did. The Adventures of Lolo, released on April 20th, 1989 on the NES. That's 3 years before Kirby. Oh my gosh, is Kirby a Lolo ripoff? The story of this game is that Lala was taken away by Master Hand. The lore thickens, and Lolo has to save her. He does this by exploring a giant castle and collecting hearts to open up doors to continue exploring the castle. It's a pretty fun game. Lolo, though, kinda sucks. And not in the good way. Unlike Kirby, who has the infinite suck and the ability to become the master of all fighting styles, Lolo can only push blocks. That's it. Is there an enemy trying to attack you? Just push a block. That'll show him. All joking aside though, it's a really charming and enjoyable puzzle game. It does have that Kirby feel in the sense that the game focuses on fun. The puzzles can be difficult, but not too difficult. At least until you get towards the end, cause wowee, this is stressful and hard. I guess it really wouldn't be an NES game without a few controller-throwingly difficult stages. Throwingly? That's not a word. So we beat the final stage and okay, so it wasn't Master Hand, just some ugly toad dragon thing. Well, we're about to have an epic showdown. One for the ages that will be told for. Or not. Never mind. So Lolo shoots his death beam, don't know where that came from, and they all lived happily ever after. Aww. Up next is Bulby's Diamond Course. It's another game on Steam. Oh boy, here we are again. So here's our main character, I assume. Bulby, sleeping by a tree. Hey, I've seen that before. Multiple times. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to ask you to never do that again. Oh, what? There's a story? Once upon a time, there was an island known as Shiny Land, inhabited by roundy little beings called Pingas? Best game. So what we have here is a golf game. Yeah, you have to set your trajectory, defeat all the enemies on screen, and after that, the hole appears where you have to make it in. This sounds awfully familiar. Yup. This game is essentially a 3D Kirby's Dream Course. How oddly specific. To be fair, I guess, the game isn't actually bad. Graphically speaking, it's pretty nice. It's very colorful and cute. Everything looks like a pillow. What I mean by that is that every obstacle and enemy looks so soft and non-threatening, which is what I'm sure they were going for. And the gameplay is fine, I guess. It's kinda hard to mess something like this up. Also, this thing is my spirit animal. Or spirit vegetable. I would recommend this game to people who love Kirby's Dream Course. Game Grumps. Good job, Bulby. Still though, don't ever make that face again. Kirby in the Jungle Adventure. It's a mobile game where you play Super Mario Bros. I feel like I'm in limbo. I must have said that sentence a million times throughout this channel's lifespan. Wanna make a side scroller? Just rip off Mario Bros 1. Who makes these games? These games take time to make. Not a lot, to be honest, but still time nonetheless. So yeah, it's Mario 1 with a poorly animated and photoshopped Kirby you can find on Google. Literally, there's the Kirby. I hope you're proud of yourselves. T-Worlds. Aww. Oh my gosh, what? This is so violent and extreme, and I love it. To describe the game in as few words as possible, Kirby Deathmatch. It's a free online multiplayer game in which you select Kirby and grab weapons to murder the other ones. You have bazookas, hammers, grappling hooks. I feel like this is what happens when someone interrupts Kirby's beauty sleep. Hi! Die! You know, sometimes there isn't much a person can say. You just gotta sit back and take it all in yourself. That's this game. So I guess since we're on the topic of cute violence, here's Toki Tori, a game where you play as a burb. Aww, and need to murder halfway born burbs. Well, that's messed up. Oh yeah, you're so cute and innocent, walking around this adorable world with your cute music. You sicken me! But the most violent and adorable game out there is Super Meat Boy. Now yeah, okay, this may be a stretch to call it a Kirby ripoff, but we're almost at the end of the video, so we might as well. Super Meat Boy is a really fun platformer combining cuteness, violence, and difficulty. Despite the game having an intense feel with its fast-paced gameplay, pinpoint accuracy, and rockin' soundtrack, Super Meat Boy still manages to have an overwhelming aura of happiness and cuteness. I'm not too sure what it is. Maybe it's the fact that Meat Boy is always super happy, or determined to get to the end of the stage and achieve the goal. No matter how many times he gets eviscerated, it doesn't faze him. He pushes along and moves forward like nothing ever happened. And in turn, no matter how difficult or dark the game gets, we can only focus on the happy and cute parts of the game. Whoa, Super Meat Boy is deep! Deeper than Kirby's stomach. So yeah, anyway, those were some Kirby ripoffs, slash games that reminded me of Kirby, slash games with cute characters. I don't even know what this video became anymore. But I hope you liked it! Have a fantastic day! See you soon!